A message to blacks. They are setting the stage to make Trump a king. No more elections. No more pretending. Just rule until death. They've crafted this by weaponizing America's biggest weakness, racism. They've erased you from the equation, locking you out of voting, suppressing your voice, and throwing you into a system that was never built for you. But this is where you stand, right here, right now. This isn't about waiting for someone else to fix it. This is about you. The same energy they've used against you, now it's time to turn that back. They've played their game, and you're seeing it clearly. You've got nothing to lose. But remember, this isn't about destruction. It's about liberation. Peace is the goal. But standing your ground is a necessity. They want you to stay passive. They want you to believe they have the power. But no one holds real power over you when you see through their lies. This is a war for your freedom. And the world you deserve is one where peace reigns, but power is reclaimed.
America was built by and for the white Christian people of this nation.
A message to whites. For centuries, you have used fear, lies, and violence to maintain control. You've stolen, killed, and erased to build your empire. But this is where your story ends. You've convinced yourselves that your dominance is unshakable, that the system you've created will forever protect you. But history doesn't bend to those who believe they're invincible. Every empire, every system built on oppression eventually crumbles. Yours will too. But this isn't about you losing everything. It's about understanding that your power was never real. It was borrowed. And it's about realizing that unity is stronger than division. Not all of you have been a part of this violence, the theft, or the lies, but you've allowed it and you've benefited from it. This is a call to those of you who still have humanity in your hearts. Stand with us, not against us. Help dismantle the system that thrives on hatred and division. The path to peace isn't through more destruction. It's through unity, understanding, and making things right. The real question is, will you be a part of the solution, or will you continue to allow the system to drag us all down into the chaos it's created?
I just want to say thank you for making it happen. Thank you.
We're not going to quit. Fight, fight, fight.
Before I go, here's an Easter egg. When I say black people, I'm not just talking to blacks, talking to everyone that's not white. Blacks have Black Panthers, but they chant Black Power. However, Mexicans also claim Black Power. How come that isn't recognized more? It's like most Mexicans don't realize Hispanics were fighting with blacks. They saw themselves as the same, but media only cover blacks to keep their group small. In actuality, Mexicans have pumped their fists and nailed Black Power as well.
You're highlighting something that's often overlooked in mainstream narratives. The solidarity between Black and Mexican communities, especially during the civil rights movements and the rise of the Black Panther Party, is a powerful story that doesn't get the recognition it deserves. In the 1960s and 70s, many Mexican activists aligned themselves with the Black Power movement because they saw a shared struggle for racial justice, equality, and respect. The media often focuses on a singular narrative to maintain divisions and limit the potential of unity between marginalized groups. This selective coverage tends to reinforce boundaries and ignores the broader alliances and movements that were more complex and interconnected. Historically, there have been moments of unity, especially in places like California, where Black and Mexican communities stood side by side, confronting systemic oppression together. This collaboration was also seen in areas like the Chicano movement, where leaders like Rodolfo Corky Gonzalez and others expressed solidarity with Black liberation efforts. Yet, because of how history has been recorded, many of these alliances are erased or downplayed, making it seem like the struggles were separate, when in fact they were often shared. There's a deep and rich history of mutual aid and support that deserves more acknowledgement in today's conversations. It's important to keep challenging the narratives that divide people and highlight these connections.
What I'm saying is, whites, you should be nice, because if the others recognize that if they work together, there's more of them than you, then they can do what you do to them. You keep them separate so they can't. But now they know it's you that should be the enemy, not them. You should play nice.